Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video we are going to be going over how you can improve at scrims in Fortnite. Alright, now before I start going over how you can improve at scrims, some of you might not know exactly what they are. If you ever did play sports, or if you do play sports, you would know that scrim is short for scrimmage, and basically it is just a mock game, and it's the same case for Fortnite. Basically how scrims work in Fortnite is where people queue up using either a custom matchmaking code, or sometimes it's just people queuing up at the same time and basically all stream sniping each other, getting in the same game, and basically you just play a competitive game with all these people who are queuing up. This is better than Arena because in Arena people play more aggressive, and there's also some mixing between the different leagues, and not everyone is playing for endgame. And the intent of scrims is to queue up people who want to play competitively so that you'll get a more stacked endgame and you can practice those intense situations. Now that you know what scrims are, I'm going to be going over some of the advantages of playing in them. Now, scrims are going to help you whether you're a good player looking for a new challenge, or if you're a bad or below average player who's just looking to improve their game in a shorter amount of time than pub stomping. Whatever the case is, scrims can definitely help you up your game. Alright, so now that you know what the advantages of scrims are and what they are, basically, you need to figure out how to get into scrims. Now this can be a difficult thing to find, especially based on your region. I personally am on North American West, and this makes it very difficult for me to find people hosting scrims in that region, which basically leaves me to play on North American East. It's a little bit laggy, but it's not terrible. There are a few Discord servers you can find, which is probably the best place to find scrims or people hosting them. You might be able to find some people hosting custom games or competitive matches on YouTube or Twitch, but if you're planning on playing scrims normally or on a more consistent basis, I would recommend finding a Discord server, and I will link a few in the description below. And they have a few different regions. If you can't find one that has your region, just do a quick internet search for insert your region Fortnite scrims, and you should be able to find a Discord where people are hosting them. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, we can go ahead and start with the things that you need to work on to improve at scrims. Building and editing are going to be one of the biggest things to improve. Editing, especially. Building, you basically need to know how to turtle up and how to tunnel. That also will come naturally with playing in the scrims, since it is essential, and if you don't know how to do it, you will get your cheeks clapped. And when I say clapped, I mean you will get clapped hard. You won't even know what happened. You'll get clapped from every direction. Not to be mean, but you really will get clapped. I cannot stress the amount of clapping will happen to you if you do not know how to build properly in scrims. It's okay if you don't. Just hop in a creative, try out some builds, or go onto someone's stream. You can hop on Booga's stream. He's the World Cup winner. Everyone's starting to watch him. He's pretty good. Go ahead and watch him for a while. Try to practice some of his builds, or just go into scrims, get clapped a few times, and maybe just see what you need to improve. But what I would really recommend doing is edit courses. Edit courses are going to help you improve those tight edits, especially awkward edits. You can find a few awkward edit courses. I'm doing one right here in the background video. This is a great one by Selage. It's an infinite edit, or not infinite, it's an ever-changing edit course, so every time you do it, it's going to interchange paths, and you're going to get a new edit course every time. So I'll go ahead and put that code in the description. If you want to go ahead and check that out, you can just go ahead and watch this gameplay in the background. You can kind of see how it works. It's just some edits. You just basically need to know how to rotate stairs and edit through floors and pyramids, is what I would say is mainly important, because stairs, you need to be able to rotate those in case someone takes your wall. You can rotate them so that you're not going to be in the path of their wall if they decide to edit it. And cones and ramps, cones and floors, if you put those on top of your box, you need to be able to edit those quickly so you can run out the top. And then once again, tunneling is just useful for when you're pushing people or when people are pressuring you, you can kind of tunnel away and just get out of bad situations. Now, the second thing you need to work on is, of course, your aim. Aim is always going to be an extremely important part in any third or first person shooter, and Fortnite is no exception. Aim is going to be a crucial part in scrims because most of the time you're not going to get kills unless you're aiming at someone. I mean, you might be using stink bombs, but most of the time you're going to be shooting people, and that's how you're killing them. So I would practice Kovacs if you're on the computer, and if you have money to buy it. I believe it's $5 or $10 on the Steam store. I don't know where else you can buy it, but go ahead and do a quick search if you want to find that. If you're on a console or you don't have enough money to buy Kovacs, or you think it's a waste of money, go ahead and hop on some Fortnite aim courses. There's plenty of those. You just go ahead and do a quick internet search or YouTube search. You can find one on there pretty easily. I know Gearsy's made a few that are awesome. Go ahead and check those out. So for aiming, I would definitely practice that close range. You need tracking for people when they're gliding, and you can shoot them out of the air with from inside your box, open up your roof, hit a couple shots on them, hopefully pick up some kills while they're gliding. But I would mostly practice your shotgun flicks and your close range tracking aim, because that's going to help you if someone, you know, yoinks your wall and they just happen to like yeet in your box or something like that. You know, you gotta hit those high damage shots in a short amount of time. You gotta be able to flick and hit their head. So you need to practice those close range shotgun shots. Plenty of Kovacs courses for that. You can use all sorts of Fortnite creative maps. Also, another great way to practice this would be to go ahead and box fight with your friend, or go ahead and find someone in Discord. Basically just build a box right next to someone in creative and just put a wall in the middle connecting your two boxes. Someone gets the wall and basically just fight. One of you tries to take the wall and edit it, the other one has it, and they go for some edit plays. Go ahead and put a ramp in your box. You can practice rotating those, and that will help you get down your close edits and your flicks and close range tracking. Alright, now a great way to practice all of those skills combined would be Storm Wars. Now, if you don't know what those are, it's basically what it sounds like. It's a little war, and there's a storm. Basically a small version of an end game. There's going to be a fake storm coming at you, and you're going to have like 16 people or so all moving to the zone and killing each other at the same time. And it's a great way to practice those intense situations. Now, the best way to find those would definitely be hopping on a Discord. I would recommend the Fortnite Discord. Go ahead, join that, and go to LFG Creative. That would be looking for group, and you can find people looking for players to join their Storm Wars. Just to make sure it's on your region, that they're hosting it on your region or a region near you, so it's not too laggy. Alright, that was going to be everything for today's video. If you did want me to make any more videos on this topic, let me know with a comment below. I don't know how many people are going to watch this video because this is a pretty small channel. But by the small chance that this happens to get a few million views, just drop a like, let me know what you want me to make in the comment section below. And I will get back to you guys next time. Peace.